Okay, so today we are going to test John Douglas's spillover theory. So his theory was that 5.5 million years ago, there was a lake called Lake Bittahatchee that was so big. It was 20,000 square miles and bigger than Lake Superior. And over time, it filled up and filled up until it reached the crest of its basin and it spilled over. When it spilled over, it formed a little creek. And that little creek started to wear away the rock. And as it wore away the rock, it got bigger. And as it got bigger, it picked up speed. And as it picked up speed, guess what? It got even bigger. And it just kept doing that, getting bigger and picking up speed and getting bigger and picking up speed until it created this huge, massive canyon. And we call this canyon the Grand Canyon because it's grand. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and test it. So what I have here is a paint tray, a box to prop up the paint tray, cornmeal, and water. So what I want you to do is I want you to set up your cornmeal like this so that there is a plateau on your paint tray, on the slope of your tray. And on that plateau there's a little basin. And that little basin, that's going to be our lake, Lake Bittahatchee. So what I want you to do is when you make your plateau, you need to make it so where it's lower than the edge of your tray. Because if it's taller, then it's going to spill over this way and it's going to make a huge mess, and we don't want that. So just make sure your plateau is shorter than your tray. We want to keep it in the tray. So then you're going to slowly, ever so slowly, pour your water into your lake. And you're going to fill it up and fill it up. It's going to rain and rain and rain and rain and rain. And then it's spilling over. And as it spills over, you notice a little waterfall. And that waterfall is cutting into the bedrock. And it's just going to keep going. And then look at that. Isn't that crazy? And then over time, the canyon walls are going to fall. And this river that we've created is now going to wash that away. And it's just going to keep going and growing and getting bigger and bigger and bigger until we have a massive canyon. How cool is that?